Sup Ninja Online guys, welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall, the Director's Cut Edition. This is chapter 9. When we last left off, it's actually ironic, 9. When we last left off, we just took this this side run here, because we're trying to raise money. We have to raise, what, 5,100, 5,500? Of course, it's not going to tell me here. Maybe it's 50, not 5,100, 50 grand, 51, I think it's 50,000 urine. And this pays out 22,000 if we do it successfully. There's also a couple side objectives here that I can do. Help Dietrich find his nephew, and find the humanist donor list. The humanist donor list is actually for our contact with the phone booth. I don't think we'll get rewarded for helping Dietrich here, but it's the right thing to do, right? He's a part of our team, and we gotta keep our team together and just overall happy and good and all that, right? So I think we shall press on. Let's go ahead and talk to this Kai's gatekeeper. See if we can get by him here without having to fight him. A rough-looking dwarf with the fire plug build holds out his hand at your approach. Whoa there, Beanpole. I don't know where you think you're headed, but you should turn around and go back the way you came. I've got business on the other side of your barricade. One way or another, that's where I'm going. He stares at you, an appraising look in his eye. Well, you look like you can handle yourself, but still, I'm telling you, the people out there are bad news. There are gangs on the other side of this barricade who'd skin you alive as soon as they look at you. There we go. Trust me, I've gone up against worse. He shakes his head. All right, fine. If that's really what you want, we won't try to stop you. He gestures to the troll standing behind him. Let him by, Sergey. Nice. That was easy. I was hoping not get into conflict there, and it's actually turned out nicely. Shatternist. Guess that's the street name here. There's the smuggler we're looking for. Let's go ahead and talk to Maxim. The figure at the center of the group shoots you an insolent glance. His fine elvish features match Samuel's description. This must be Maxim, your smuggler liaison. There we go. Well. If it isn't the muscle that Tuck promised us. Look, who it is, everybody. As I'm stuttering and just poorly reading this poorly reading this as I can barely talk now. The new hires have elected to grace us with their presence. Nice of you to join us. He glances at the PDA on his wrist, then looks back up at you. When he speaks again, his voice is sharp and humorless. You're late, chummer. I'm here, that's all that matters. He lets out a theatrical sigh. Well, you come highly recommended, so I suppose I'll overlook it. If we run into trouble, you'll be glad to have me around, I guarantee it. His mouth twists up into a smirk. I certainly hope so, for your sake. Without another word, he turns and slaps the side of a bulldog step van. A second van on the same design rumbles to life a few feet away. Pile in, people, and be ready. There's rough country between us and the meeting site. We might run into trouble along the way. So this is like an escort mission. Okay. I didn't know that that's how this was going to play out. But I'm down for. 20 minutes into your trip, the van comes to a screeching halt. Maxim presses his face to the passenger window. From the mix of anger and dread on his face, you can tell that he doesn't like what he sees. Damn it. I knew this was going to happen. I fucking knew it. He cranes his neck around to look at you in the eye. Everybody pile out of the van and get ready, Cyber Ninja. We're going to need some muscle in a second. As you take your position outside the van, you hear a shrill voice bark out an order. A pair of portable gun turrets begin to self-calibrate in response. Sweeping your gaze over the gangers assembled before you, you identify the owner of the voice, a leathery woman with wild hair and mirthless smile. She calls out again, her voice brimming with pride. Hello out there. Welcome to Rambuck territory. Maxim licks his lips, his eyes scanning over the gangers' hastily assembled roadblock. This Kai's belongs to Surf Turf, Slag. Has for months. You'd better clear on out of our way before they show up and force you out. Surf Turf? Those tunnel rats? They're ancient history. Go ahead and call them if you don't believe me. Her face twists into an ugly smile. Scream as loud as you want. They won't hear you. We buried them last week. Maxim's expression turns stony, but his voice remains calm. Congratulations on your victory. You must have taken some loss in the fight, though. I'm betting you're not at 100%. Why don't you let us cross the bridge in peace? There's no need for any bloodshed today. You know what? You're absolutely right. We don't need to fight. You just pay us a small toll, and we'll be more than happy to let you cross over our bridge. I'm thinking, say, 500 Nuren per van? Her voice turns cold. Otherwise, you better find another way to get where you're going, because this bridge is ours and nobody crosses without paying the toll. Nobody. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this does need to get violent. Maxim turns to you. Get ready to ventilate these assholes, Cyber Ninja. We've got a schedule to keep. Well, I'm not going to attack everyone. I could try to negotiate, but I don't think that's going to work. I don't have the money for it. Yeah, I definitely don't have the money for it. I probably don't have the etiquette for it because I have, what, academic? Shadowrunner etiquette. I don't see us bullying our way through here. Let's help the smugglers. Don't worry, we've got your back. He nods and draws his weapons. Good. Maxim's voice comes out in a roar. Take him down, boys. Open fire. I'm not too worried about this situation. We just got to be careful about these turrets. And we get flanked. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to want to do is shoot at these barrels then. Okay. What can you see? You can see that. Good shot. Fucking right. Alright. I'm gonna run up to the car there. And I'm gonna work on taking down these turrets first. Because those turrets are gonna be the biggest pain in the ass ever. Let's push Glory up to the box. I was reading that. Damage 9. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's get you out of the fray here. Well, you know what? Let's use the Dragon Slayer idol there. And we can boost Glory. She usually has the hardest time with everything. Just turn around and hit that guy. And more comes out. That's good though, because we pretty much got the front secured. So I'll just kind of clean up the front and then turn around and hit the back. Like I said, those turrets were my biggest concern. And I pretty much made no work of them. Alright. I don't think full auto is totally necessary here, but I might as well go for it. Nice. I don't have line of sight, but we do have line of sight on the guy behind us. Hit him once. Twice. That's all she wrote. See the Conjurer back there. If I went over there, I could summon a spirit. I don't think I'll need it, but let's go ahead and do that. Who do I see? I see the guy behind me. Let's go ahead and take cover behind the van, I guess. Summon a water elemental. Water fetish, whatever we're calling it. Yo. This person has it out for me. I feel bad for that one person all the way back there. Yeah. Wasn't a horrible throw, it still hit the fetish at least. Jesus. Damn. Damn. Alright, let's keep pushing this guy. I'll have Glory and myself worry about this guy, along with the, Seriously? Damn. Okay. Push the corner there. Still Glory. On the opposite side here. Got a 61% on this guy. Nice. Good work. Apparently I can hit him from here. Oh my god. Damn. As if I missed that. And as if I missed that. If I take down the Conjurer, though, the Fetish goes. Of course, 1 health left. Maybe a little bit more than 1 health, but still. I was gonna say, if that guy manages to target Glory somehow, I'll be so pissed. I was like, yo, he just team killed. No, that's one of ours. %. Oh, let's go ahead. Nice. Let's push Glory up. Sure up on. Stay this side. Should be fine. Go ahead and raise your aim. What we got left? Wow, I can see them from there too. Dead. Damn. Give me that one more good. Damn. Sorry, she's dead anyways. She somehow managed to shoot the Fetish, but she's not gonna live through all this. And if she does, I'm gonna finish her off with Iger there. 3 karma. That is a good thing. Let's go ahead and get decking 4 right away. Because I've obviously encountered some things where I could use decking 4. And we'll take a quick look around before we talk to Maxim there. Just to see if there's anything to loot. Not that I really think there is, but... yeah, alright. Maxim wipes his face with a handkerchief. The cloth comes away wet with blood-streaked sweat. Well, that was unpleasant. All a part of the job, though, eh? You said it. I've got to admit, Cyber Ninja, this attack has made me nervous. We're running late, we're low on ammo, and there's no time to call for reinforcements. Whichever way you slice it, we won't be going into this meet at our best. When we roll up on the meeting site, be ready. We may need the element of surprise if negotiations go south. Agreed, that ambush was more than a little convenient. He nods. Couldn't have said it better myself. Alright, let's get out of here. The courtyard of the humanist compound is strangely quiet. The only activity that you notice is the clatter of the mechanized gates as they rumble shut behind the vans. The bulldogs roll to a stop. You step out alongside Maxim and the rest of the smugglers. There are crates here, a lot of crates, all scattered in various stages of disorganization. It looks as though your delivery is just one of many that this branch of humanists has received. The smugglers unload the cargo from their vans with practiced efficiency. The whole operation feels polished and professional, but you can tell that Maxim is nervous. You can see it in his eyes. The smugglers finish unloading the last of the crates, then take up position around the van. Minutes pass, nobody comes to meet you. No welcoming party. Maxim shakes his head. This isn't a good sign. It's almost as if they didn't expect us to make it here. He nods. My thoughts exactly. This puts us in a bad spot, Cyber Ninja. I'm not sure what our next step is. It's all the same thing. I'm just trying to think the nicest way to say it. Your next step is to sit out here. Mine is to go inside. I've got a job to do. His eyes widen. You're not hired muscle at all, are you? You're a Shadowrunner here on a job. I just want us to get paid, Maxim. Let me buy and I'll make that happen. He shakes his head at you and then shrugs. Be my guest. Go on inside. I won't try to stop you. When you make it back, if you make it back, we'll be out here waiting for you. There is a warning label plastered on the side of this container. Judging by the amount of small print on the label, whatever is being stored in here is extremely bad news. Take a closer look at the label. Warning, highly dangerous chemical agent. Do not take internally. Avoid contact with skin, eyes, mouth, and clothing. Increase aggression and reduce impulse control when inhaled. Avoid breathing fumes or vapor. Important, do not proceed unless material safety data sheet has been read and understood. I'm actually pretty happy with their combat. I could definitely raise the my accuracy a bit, and I think that's with what, quickness? Yeah. So higher quickness would bring me better accuracy, but it's not top of my list. So far, so good. This mission hasn't been horrible. The humanist compound smells like a locker room and doesn't look much better. Calling the building run down would be an understatement. Paint is peeling off the cheap Durpless walls, and the tiles on the floor are mirrored with decades worth of grime. It's an old, ugly place, perfectly suitable to the old, ugly ideology being practiced here. You enter the compound. The information that Samuel Buckenborough sent you here to find lies somewhere ahead. Noted. And there are people in here, so we should be on high alert. There's a security camera there. Security camera 2, apparently. So it's behind door number 1. Ooh, it's a little armory. There's a large red 6 painted on the footlocker. Numeric keypad awaits your input. I reckon they all have locks. Yeah. Okay. We'll come back to that. Security cameras in here means this place definitely means business. Let's look at the door panel real quick to this armory door. Maybe I can hack it. This console consists of a text entry field and a virtual keypad. Written along the top of the screen in an imposing font is the word armory. It's not hackable. At least not at my skill level. Peek our head in here. There's a net? No, note. I was like, there's a net on the table over there? There's a handwritten note sitting on the table. Hey, Capel. You come highly recommended. Anyone who did what you did to those elves will go far around here. You can hit the kitchen anytime, but otherwise stay close unless otherwise told. Your locker code is 2619. Locker 3. Owen. 2619. Let's head back there and find locker 3. It's probably that one, if I had to guess, because this was 6 and that was 5. Yeah. The locker opens with a click. There is a note inside. Recruit Capel. Your enthusiasm at the rally was more than commendable. Those Trog bastards really got what was coming to them. Volker wants to see you right away. His personal code is Pride. Share this with no one. Owen. So we got an office door code now. This is a good note. Guess we're popping this door open. And there's a turret there. Be extra careful in here, guys. Let's inspect the turret real quick before I move on. Fucking drone controls, of course. The turret is powered down. Let's leave it alone for now, then. There's a bunch of things in here. Terminals, file cabinet. See what kind of information I can extract from all this. Ooh, I can hack it. See? Decken 4 pays off. The Humanist Poly Club logo fills the majority of the screen on this terminal. A welcome message written in a cartoonishly aggressive font appears below. Please log in to begin. Let's hack the terminal. Operations account information downloaded. You gain access to a list of humanist safe house worth some nearing in the right hands. I'll take that. Like, obviously. Let's go ahead and hack this terminal, see what's in here. A list of the newest batch of humanist recruits scrolls onto the screen. Alright, here's the latest group of recruits. Some of them are already showing signs of promise. Recruit 1 is Anne Klein. Recruit 2 is Egon Capel. Recruit 3 is Alexander Farber. 4 is Frederick Bauer. 5 is Shin Yamada. And 6 is Granite Schumacher. Make sure that they get assigned to their bunks in alphabetical order this time, Sayed. I kept losing track of who was who in the last batch. As always, I am changing the code to my office. Code for my office. The new code is Pride. Volker Stahl. Ooh, we got all the recruit access codes. Damn. I'm gonna have to go back there in a second. Decken 4 really pays off. After a few minutes of sifting through account sheets, you find what you're looking for. A complete donor list for the Berlin chapter of Humanists. There we go. You download the list to your PDA. There are quite a few well-known names on here, including a billionaire philanthropist and a children's Tradio show host. Tradio? The file cabinet is crammed full of humanist propaganda. Let's read the first pamphlet. Human, you work hard, you play fair, and still you can't get ahead, but have you ever wondered why? The answer is simple. The elf is using the orc and the troll as muscle against you. Think about it. When you turn on your Tridio after a hard day's work, who do you see? The pampered elf basking in the lap of luxuries, squandering the money that you could be using to feed your children. When you walk through a dark alley on your way home from the market, what do you fear? The mongrel orc and the savage troll lying in wait to rob you of your hard-earned gains. The elf, the orc, the troll. All the parasites leeching away at your prosperity and happiness. It's time to wake up and do something about it. So what are you going to do, human? Support the Human Poly Club. Together we will show pride in what we are and defend ourselves from the jackals at our door. Humanists forever. Second pamphlet. Human. They say that you can't get a job because of the economy, but you know the real reason. Metahumans. The elf, with this pretty boy look, takes a high-paid corporate desk job, rises to the top, and blocks the top position forever. Never aging. Never retiring. The orc is willing to work for table scraps, driving the cost of labor down and depriving you of a decent wage. The troll takes all of the manual labor jobs. That's right. Not even the sweat of your own brow can earn you a living these days. I'm getting like a really big Andrew Ryan vibe from what I'm reading. Join humanists and turn the tide on economy repression. Humanists forever. And the third pamphlet. Human. Ever wonder why dwarfs' shops are all family-run? Free labor. And whose business suffer? You guessed it. We, the humans, wind up paying in reduced sale and lost wages. Every day, another dwarf-run store opens. And every time that happens, more dwarfs flock to our neighborhoods, driving good, honest human businesses out. They say it's for community. They say it's for protection. But why can't they keep on their own neighborhoods? What are they hiding? Stand up for your people. Stand up for what's right. Join the Humanist Poly Club. Humanists forever. That was a complete waste of time, but let's head back this way so I can pop all these open. Hopefully getting the armory door code. I'm really happy I got decking 4. Okay, so this is supposed to be in alphabetical order. Capel was number 3, which was 2619. So this first one should be 3606. If it still isn't alphabetical. The locker opens with a click. We get nitro. Not bad. That's not what I wanted. So the next one should be 1409. The locker opens with a click. Inside you find a note. Alexander, you have seemed less than enthusiastic in our education sessions. Please understand that we are not a shelter. We are a factory that refines the dross of society, people like you, and the strong, pure warriors for humanity. In the future, see to it that you are on time and well rested. If you drop the ball again, you're going to have a little talk about your future in this organization. Volk. Dietrich snatches the note out of your hands. I knew it. I knew that Alexander wouldn't buy into their bullshit. He reads the note over again, his lips moving with the syllables. Come on, boss. He's still here somewhere. There's still time. I must have overread that then. Where did I leave off? So Klein will be the next one, 4176. Ooh, 252 Niran. The locker opens with a click. Strewn in among a pile of dirty clothes, you find a cred stick. We obviously take the money. Next is 1106. The locker opens with a click. Inside you find a note. Frederick, I am pleased with how well you are doing. To show my growing trust in you, I am giving you a new assignment in addition to your training duties. Beginning tomorrow, I would like you to tidy the armory. The access code is Purity. See that you don't forget it. Purity, okay? Tomorrow evening, I will expect to see a full inventory of the weapons in our arsenal by nightfall. With it, you will deliver me a requisition order for the weapon of your choice. You pick, my boy. I leave it up to you. Congratulations, Frederick. This honor is well deserved. Volker Stahl. Purity. Not that I'm gonna have a hard time finding anyways, but and last but not least, 2114. I figured the armor code would be in here somewhere. The locker opens with a click. It's empty. The door slides open with a hiss. Sorry about that, guys. I hit the wrong button there. I hit the fucking Windows button. Anyways, though, whole bunch of stuff in here, so we're just gonna start looting. Pumona Gold Trauma Kit. That's a really good one. Advanced Med Kit. 2 of them, actually. Nice. Ooh. Shotgun. I want to give it to Eiger, but I guess we'll send it to the stash. Ares Predator, Smart Link. I think I already have one of those, right? I'm going to take it, though, of course. This I can't do anything with because I don't have Drone Control 4. But it's always worth a look.